Hello, this is Hannah Fisher doing the video on applying the course of study and student mathematical practices to our project that we've been doing the whole semester. So my subject has been, does yoga help students focus and perform better in school? So I'm going to begin by going over an overview of the activity that we would do in the classroom. And then in the next slide, I will explain the course of study and the mathematical practices that we incorporated in this lesson. So in my pretend second grade classroom, the students will be given two data sheets of test scores. One sheet will have the data relating to those who participate in yoga daily, and the other sheet will be those who do not participate in yoga. I will ask the students to transfer the data onto a scatter plot. I will have created the base for a scatter plot where they need to fill in the dots. After the data has been transferred, they will analyze the data and come to a conclusion on whether or not yoga does or does not seem to help students perform better in school. This is a scatter plot that I put together, and this is just kind of an example of what they would do, except theirs would just kind of be on a whiteboard. But we have the score 0 to 100, and then in orange we have yoga, and then in brown we have no yoga. So as we can see, the students who did participate in yoga received higher test scores compared to those who did not. So that is the conclusion that my students would come to. So just a little bit of an explanation. For the course of study in this activity with my students, we follow the second grade standard, which is the standard for data analysis is to collect and analyze data and interpret results. We did this by collecting the test scores correlating with yoga or no yoga, and we then analyzed the data by transferring it to a scatter plot, and then we interpreted the results. And we interpreted the results by coming to the conclusion that yoga does help students perform better in school. And then for the student mathematical practices, for this activity, we address two, which are make sense of problems and persevere in solving them, and reason abstractly and quantitatively. So thank you for listening.